Jakes used to come to my parties. TD Jakes also gave me young boys from church for sacrifice.
I have all the proof of Diddy's gay parties. When I tried to leak the proof, Diddy threatened to kill me. I also have videos of Diddy performing sacrifices.
If Bishop Jakes was at a Diddy party, there could only be two reasons: money or sex. That's all that happens at Diddy parties.
It's all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TD Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all.
He pulled me to himself, wrapped his arms around me and tried to kiss me. And in that moment, I literally died.
Word on the street is that Bishop TD Jakes has stepped down from the Potter's house after being linked to a lawsuit involving Diddy. With Diddy's trial only 2 weeks away, celebrities reportedly associated with his infamous freakout parties are rushing for cover. Reports say that Diddy utilized TD Jakes to clean up his image, and now alleged footage placing the bishop at these events is said to exist. Is it true? Are these claims legitimate? And what could the repercussions look like? Stay tuned as we dive into the controversy, lawsuits, rumors, and scandal. The turmoil surrounding Bishop TD Jakes is escalating, and it's a narrative no one saw coming. A bona fide spiritual giant who has left his mark on America. Jakes is now facing allegations that could potentially dismantle everything he built. The head of the megachurch, who has advised presidents and inspired millions, is now being accused of involvement in some shady dealings, especially with Sean Diddy Combs. Jakes recently shocked the public by announcing he would no longer lead the Potter's House Church, the massive Dallas-based megachurch he founded in 1996. His daughter, Pastor Sarah Jakes Roberts, and son-in-law, Pastor Touré Roberts, were prepared to take the reins. The transition was described as a gracious passing of the baton to the next.
Big story that we're following now. Bishop TD Jakes, the leader of Dallas megachurch, the Potter's House, announced today that he will be stepping down. Jakes is a world-renowned pastor. Remember, he suffered a heart attack in front of his congregation last November. Well, this morning, Jakes said that his daughter and son-in-law will now take the lead. Fox 4 Stephen Dial is in studio tonight with more. Stephen, welcome.
This was a shock to many in the religious community. Bishop TD Jakes has been a spiritual advisor to presidents and a religious voice to thousands. Now he says it's time to pass the baton to a new generation.
This is a beautiful moment for me.
From the pulpit Sunday, Bishop TD Jakes announced that he was stepping down from leadership at the Potter's House, the Dallas megachurch he founded in 1996 and has led ever since.
I cannot afford, especially after November, to risk something happening to me and you be sheep without a shepherd.
This is video from the service Jakes is referencing in November. It wasn't until months after his medical incident that he confirmed to the public he had a heart attack. Now, 5 months later, he told his congregation he had been preparing his daughter, Pastor Sarah Jakes Roberts, and his son-in-law, Pastor Touré Roberts, to take the lead.
I talked to the board because I was concerned. I have seen too many men build something and stay so long that they kill what they build.
His daughter and son-in-law moved to Dallas during the pandemic and have increased their roles in the church operations over the years.
And I know you guys are so tired. You had a heart attack on stage and still asked for the microphone so that they would be okay over you. I know what this cost.
We will see fruit unlike anything we have ever seen before, so thank you.
In nearly 30 years at the helm, Jakes has presided over services that reach tens of thousands in person and online. He served as an advisor to multiple presidents and was a featured speaker at the inauguration of President Barack Obama. The church's ministry launched wide-ranging programs that span the globe, from health and financial initiatives for underserved communities to offender reentry assistance. Jakes told his members they will still see him, but it was time to take a step back.
There's some ways that I want to prepare us for the days ahead, that I can't do it completely from the pulpit. Every now and then I think they'll let me preach, but there's some work in the vineyard that needs to be done.
New pastors will not immediately take over. There will be a transition period. Jakes will keep his role as chair of the TD Jakes Group and Foundation.
All right, well, Stephen Dial live for us tonight. Stephen, thanks for being here.
However, what appeared to be a seamless transition has taken an abrupt turn. Sources indicate that Jake's health is not the main reason for his departure. Serious claims are now emerging about his alleged ties to Diddy and the entertainment mogul's infamous freak-off events. Reports from 2024 point to a disturbing lawsuit filed by Diddy's former producer, Rodney Lil Rod Jones. According to the complaint, Diddy allegedly sought to leverage his connection with Jakes to clean up his public image after the backlash stemming from the assault accusations. Made by Cassie Ventura.
Sean Diddy Combs' and racketeering trial is dominating headlines right now.
Developing story that we're following now. Bishop T.D. Jakes, the leader of Dallas megachurch, the Potter's House, announced today that he will be stepping down.
How you feel about these rumors surrounding, Diddy and T.D. Jakes?
Man, what I think about it is this, when I grew up in the church, the sinners was not supposed to have the same atmosphere with the saints. You have to be able to separate the two. So I'm looking at him as a saint going to a party that ain't nothing but sin, drinking, maybe fornication.
Now, we also know that T.D. Jakes is allegedly also a power bottom, and he's a much older man. And they say he's very enthusiastic in his endeavors. What happens when he pops something loose? You know what I'm saying?
It's funny because they're mentioning workers, but they're not mentioning women. They're mentioning men as workers.
Yeah.
Like is that a thing where there's a website? It's just wild to hear mention.
You never heard of Grindr?
We got Jaguar right at the case. They said you're supposed to be in this.
So I'm up in this
here. Wow, they done brought everybody. How are you?
The Jaguar Right Show. Here we are.
Okay, oh, you got some security too? Oh wow, Jaguar came with security too.
This first and foremost, this is, the day of this trial, again, the trial Diddy Combs, what are you feeling, what are you experiencing right now, how important is it for you to be here?
Paramount. There needs to be someone here who's been here all along. I've been waiting for this moment for 5 years, and here we are. And I'm praying that everyone remembers there are survivors, real life survivors. And I hope that everyone takes into account how necessary a true verdict, a just verdict now, 25 years of pain, 25 years of hurt. And I'm praying that God's just gonna do what he told me he's gonna do. So I hope we're all just staying in visual prayer for everyone on all sides of this. These are human issues, and we need to have real human response and emotion.
Do you plan to be here every day? During this trial, we're expected to be here.
I'm going to be around.
Have you spoken with anyone who might be possibly testifying, or have you spoken with anybody?
That I cannot say, but what I will say is my prayers for Albie Shore are being answered day by day. From the moment that we found out he flatlined to the moment we found out he came back. I'm here vigilant for that. Justice for Kim Porter. Support for Kim.